Hi, Lee Phillips here. I'm an attorney, but I want to talk to you about accounting for 2 seconds. If you're going to control your taxes, which is a big deal, you learn how to control your taxes, you become wealthy. That's basically the end of the discussion there. But if you're going to control your taxes, you've got to understand a concept called above the line accounting and below the line accounting. What's the line? The line is the last line on page 1 of your 1040 form. And it's the adjusted gross income line. So you've got to learn to control your AGI, your adjusted gross income. Which means you have to know how to work above the line. Because everything above the line either adds to or subtracts from your adjusted gross income. Things below the line, you could get a good deduction, and unfortunately your financial planner dudes usually work below the line. Your house payment that everybody worries about, the interest, that's all below the line. Your medical is below the line, your deductions. Your charitable deductions, everything's below the line. Your stock losses, below the line. Everything's below the line. So we need to work above the line. Well, how do you get to work above the line? Basically, there's nothing you can do above the line. The only thing above the line that you can do, really, is to contribute your X number of dollars, your $6,000, $7,000, $10,000. No, it's not that far yet. But whatever it is, you contribute the money to your standard, not your Roth, but your standard IRA. That is a deduction above the line. That will actually lower your adjusted gross income by the $5,000 that you contribute to your IRA. That's a good deal, because not only do you get the deduction, but it actually lowers your adjusted gross income, which basically lowers your taxable income, which is cool. The only other 2 places that you can really work above the line are either in real estate investing or your little business. And I have YouTubes out on how to use the real estate and how to use the small business as tax shelters. People don't understand that they are tax shelters. And the reason they're tax shelters is because they all come in above the line. You're very profitable, it adds above the line. But on the other hand, all of the things that the company does, the deductions, the depreciations in your real estate, all that's above the line too. I know people who own hundreds of houses and don't pay a dime in tax because all the depreciation and everything is above the line. And it makes it so their taxable income is nothing. I mean, Trump can't give his tax returns out because people don't understand that real estate is actually a blessed tax shelter. And if you do the real estate right, you don't pay taxes. If you do the small business, we can certainly cut your taxes because they're above the line. So you need to understand what above the line accounting is and below the line accounting is if you have any hope of controlling your taxes. As a W-2, you can't play the game above the line other than the standard IRA. So basically you have to have the small business or the real estate investments to start to really accumulate wealth, because the IRS is your biggest impediment to financial success. I'll just tell you that one.